The H1B Guy here, and today, the H1B Guy news for the week ending February 19th, 2021. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and like this video so that I can continue to produce more content like this for you. I also wanted to mention the H1B Guy offers a variety of consulting services. I help businesses and individuals solve complex work authorization issues and the recruitment process while bringing awareness to employment-based immigration benefits. Today's news is brought to you by RecruiterNetworks.com, the smart solution for digital perm ads since 2001. I wanted to give one last thank you to Hillary, Lakshmi, Padma, and Deep from ImproveTheDream.org for coming on the Documented Dreamer Series Live, Episode 2, that was last night. If you haven't watched that, please check it out here on the H1B Guy YouTube channel. As quiet as last week was, there was a lot of news this week. From the DV diversity visa lawsuit against Presidential Proclamation 10014 to the release of the language of the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021. Now, the news. February 16th, 2021. In a post written by Steph W. Kite for Axios titled Scoop, Biden to use more inclusive immigration terms. Quote, the Biden administration is urging officials to use more inclusive terms for immigrants, including replacing the word alien with non-citizen. According to an email sent Tuesday, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services officials, Acting Director Tracy Renaud recently signed a memo encouraging the more inclusive language in the agency's outreach efforts, internal documents, and in overall communication with stakeholders, partners, and the general public. Other changes include using undocumented non-citizen or undocumented individual rather than illegal alien, and integration or civic integration instead of assimilation. We can debate semantics all we want, but I've never personally cared for the word alien to describe an immigrant. I get it. It is just a term, but the word alien makes me think of Star Wars, and I'm a big fan. But it doesn't make me think of a real human being living and working in the U.S. While this may be minor news to most of you, this is really big news to me. Soon forgotten will be the term permanent resident alien, a label that so many have fought in the past to be called. February 16th, 2021. In a news alert posted on USCIS.gov titled USCIS reaches fiscal year 2021 H1B cap. Quote, USCIS has received a sufficient number of petitions needed to reach the congressionally mandated 65,000 H1B visa regular cap and 20,000 H1B U.S. advanced degree exemption, known as the master's cap, for fiscal year FY2021. We have completed sending non-selection notifications for registrants' online accounts. The status for registrations properly submitted for fiscal year 2021 H1B numerical allocations, but that were not selected, will now show not selected, not selected for this fiscal year. We will continue to accept and process petitions that are otherwise exempt from the cap. Petitions filed for current H1B workers who have been counted previously against the cap and who will retain their cap number are exempt from the fiscal year 2021 H1B cap. We will continue to accept and process petitions filed to extend the amount of time a current H-1B worker may remain in the United States, change the terms of employment for current H-1B workers, allow current H-1B workers to change employers, and allow current H-1B workers to work concurrently in a second H-1B position. Can you believe that it took until February 16th of 2021 for USCIS to announce the H1B lottery cap for fiscal year 2021 was finally considered completed and fulfilled? The combination of the transition to electronic filings for the first time and the COVID-19 pandemic led USCIS to reopen the lottery for fiscal year 2021 back in August, and now they've officially announced it as completed, less than a month before the H-1B lottery for fiscal year 2022. I don't think we'll see that be the case this year. And as I've been talking about for a few weeks, it is lottery season. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's reached out to me seeking guidance on H-1B sponsorship over the last few weeks. There's been a lot of you, and thank you. I really am grateful for the opportunity to advise you on how to go about doing it. Unfortunately, I think it might be too late for this year's lottery, but don't let that discourage you from trying. February 17th, 2021. In an article written by Camilo Montoyo Galvez for CBS News titled Democrats to Unveil Biden-Backed Immigration Overhaul Bill. Quote, another centerpiece of the bill is an expansion of legal immigration. The plan would raise the current per-country caps for family and employment-based immigrant visas and reassign unused visas. It would render spouses and children for green card holders immediate family members, exempting them from per-country caps. This bill would increase the annual allocation of employment-based visas from $140,000 to $170,000, as well as the yearly ceiling for diversity visas from $55,000 to $80,000. An additional 10,000 visas would be reserved for a pilot program designed for immigrants who will contribute to the economic development of local communities. After a lot of anticipation, on Wednesday, the text of the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021 was sent out to a variety of media outlets. Then on Thursday, the official text was released to the public by Senator Menendez and Representative Sanchez. This thing is 353 pages of comprehensive immigration reform bill. Ironically, it also happens to be longer than the current book I'm reading on immigration. I asked for a Cliff Notes version of the bill on Twitter, and several of you came through. I'm going to take some time and really review all of the information out there, but my initial reaction is that there's no way all of this gets passed. Maybe I'm being a pessimist, but I just can't see all of this happening, regardless of it being now or even over the next year or two. It also feels very undocumented immigrant heavy. I am hopeful that we will see positive, beneficial reform. The good news is that the awareness around these issues is growing, which I believe is a very good sign for changes to come. To read the full post on the H1B Guy news for the week ending February 19th, 2021, please check out the H1BGuy.com. And don't forget to sign up for the mailing list while you're there. A reminder that today's news was brought to you by RecruiterNetworks.com, the smart solution for digital perm ads since 2001. This national job board network provides recruitment websites in 1,024 major U.S. metro areas. Each local job board is its own portal and is a low-cost resource for immigration recruitment ads for all industries and professions with a flat price of $225 per ad regardless of which city you choose. RecruiterNetworks.com has been the #1 place for immigration attorneys, immigration ad agencies, and employers to meet the DOL requirements for the digital portion of the perm advertisement rules. RecruiterNetworks.com. Tell them the H1B guy sent you. Just want to ask you again to please like this video. Please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and click the bell for notifications so that you're notified anytime we post new content here to this channel or go live like we will next Wednesday for the H1B Guy and Friends Live Episode 2. If you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my content. I really appreciate your support. The H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.